Every single day, people lie to themselves. They say, "I'll do it tomorrow." It's a comforting thought, isn't it? Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You've been sold a lie that there's always more time, but the reality is harsh and unyielding. Every second you wait is a second you'll never get back. Every opportunity you pass up today might never come again. Right now, as you're reading this, someone else is taking the action you've been delaying. They're doing the work. They're building the life you're only dreaming about. And if you're not careful, they're going to take everything you want simply because they didn't wait. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? What's stopping you from starting right now? The excuses you've been holding on to, they're not real. The fear you've let control you, it's an illusion. Today is the only day you have. This moment is the only moment you own. Maybe it was about getting in shape, starting a business, writing that book, or making amends with someone you care about. You convinced yourself that tomorrow would be different. You told yourself you'd wake up feeling motivated, ready to tackle everything you've been putting off. But what happened when tomorrow came? Did you start? Or did you find another excuse to delay? The truth is, tomorrow is a mirage.
So stop waiting, stop talking, stop pretending you've got time to waste. You want respect, you want power, you want to feel proud when you look in the mirror. Earn it through effort, through sacrifice, through suffering. Every day I get better, stronger, harder to break, unstoppable. Say it, live it, be about it. Because the world hasn't met the real you yet, but it's about to. Who you are is not who you have to be. You are not stuck. That's the first lie you need to kill. You are not chained to the person you used to be. You are not locked inside your habits. You are not sentenced to your past. You are not lazy unless you keep choosing laziness. You are not weak unless you stop fighting. You are not lost unless you refuse to move forward. Let me say it loud and clear. You can change. You can evolve. You must evolve, because if you don't, if you stay the same, if you keep repeating your old patterns, if you keep playing it safe, you're already falling behind. Comfort is not peace. Comfort is not safety. Comfort is decay disguised as relief. And the longer you stay there, the slower you rot. You think you're stuck? No, you're just used to low standards. You've just been operating on autopilot for so long that effort feels like pain and silence feels like safety. But safety never built greatness. Struggle did. Let me tell you what's really keeping you down. It's not society. It's not your parents. It's not the system, your past, or your circumstances. It's the version of you that you refuse to let go of. The one who says, "I'll start tomorrow." The one who scrolls instead of builds. The one who dreams but never executes. That version, he's got to go. Because every time you make an excuse, that version grows stronger. Every time you choose comfort over commitment, he gains more control. And every time you break a promise to yourself, that weak version tightens his grip on your life. Burn him down. That's not you.
It's very helpful for people to hear that they should make themselves competent and dangerous and take their proper place in the world.
Competent and dangerous? Why dangerous?
Because it's the alternative to being weak. And weak is not good. The people who shoot up the high schools, they're weak. They're weak.
How is it good to be dangerous?
Because it makes you formidable. And life is a very difficult process. And it's not you're not prepared for it unless you have the capacity to be dangerous. That doesn't mean that you should be cruel. It doesn't mean any of that. There's a statement in the New Testament, "The meek shall inherit the earth." But the meek isn't well translated. It means something more like those who have swords and know how to use them but keep them sheathed will inherit the world. That's a way better way of thinking about it. You have to be powerful and formidable and then peaceful, in that order. Right? And that's not the same as being naive and weak and harmless, which is what young men are being encouraged to be. It's like, that's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea. Because naive, weak, and harmless means that you can't withstand the tragedies of life. You can't bear any responsibility. You'll end up bitter. And when you get bitter, then you get dangerous. There's always people out there who are doing far better than you on pretty much anything you want to imagine. And if all you're doing is seeing yourself in their reflected light, let's say, then it's going to be pretty damn dismal. But it's not a good comparison because, well, first of all, there's danger in just comparing yourself to others, period, because they're not you, and God only knows what struggles they had to undertake to get to where they were, or what burdens they're currently carrying that you're not aware of. But you can certainly contrast yourself with yourself, and that's a lot better. It is the only way. Well, it's also the only way of really measuring anything approximating proper improvement. You can actually tell when you're a little better than you were yesterday.
Right.
And you can actually do that. That's another thing that's so interesting about it, is that you can actually make yourself a little better in some way, pretty much, well, I don't know if it's at every moment, but you can certainly do it every day. People have hard lives, and even people who are comparatively fortunate have hard lives. And the ideal that you're observing that makes you jealous and resentful is in large part an illusion that's created by your own mind. You have to be careful of what you're jealous of because you don't really know what it is. And then the other thing that's kind of useful is to understand you're quite different from other people, and you shouldn't be comparing yourself to them because they're not like you. They don't have your family. They don't have your temperament. They don't have your troubles. They don't have your abilities. The only person that has those is you. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday and not to who someone else is today. You should be a monster. Because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
There's a version of you the world hasn't seen yet. Stronger, sharper, colder, more focused, more dangerous. A man who doesn't fold under pressure, who doesn't chase comfort, who doesn't break when life gets ugly. He breaks records. But here's the truth. That version, he's not found. He's built. And he's built through pain, through pressure, through discipline, when everything in you wants to quit. You don't become him with luck, not with talent, not with dreams. You become him with grind, with repetition, with war, every single day, when it's cold, when it's hard, when you're tired. You still show up because the man you're becoming doesn't need motivation. He's fueled by purpose. And you either build him now or spend your life wondering what it would have felt like to meet him.
They don't respect the weak. They don't remember the average. They don't honor the ones who settle. The world bows only to those who refuse to bow. The world respects only those who rise when everyone else falls. The world belongs to the ones who transform themselves into something more, something primal, something dangerous. The world belongs to the beast. If you want to win, you can't think like the rest. If you want to conquer, you can't live like the rest. If you want to rise above this world of excuses, doubt, and weakness, you must evolve into something relentless, something fierce, something unbreakable. You must become a beast. A beast doesn't quit when it's tired. A beast doesn't stop when it's hurt. A beast doesn't care about excuses, about comfort, about easy roads. A beast thrives in the fire. A beast runs toward the pain. A beast eats struggle for breakfast, swallows fear for lunch, and devours failure for dinner. Where others run, the beast charges. Where others fall, the beast rises. Where others beg for mercy, the beast roars louder. Understand this. The beast is not born. The beast is made. Made through sacrifice. Made through sweat. Made through scars. Made through relentless discipline that never bends, never breaks, never takes a day off. You can't fake it. You can't cheat it. You can't wish it into existence. You build it with every drop of blood, every ounce of effort, every second of your life that you refuse to waste. The beast inside you is waiting for you to stop making excuses, waiting for you to stop listening to the lies that tell you it's okay to settle, waiting for you to look in the mirror and finally declare enough is enough. From this day forward, weakness dies. From this day forward, fear burns. From this day forward, the savage inside me takes control. And when you unleash that beast, nothing can stop you. Not pain, not failure, not loss, not fear. You will tear through obstacles. You will rip down walls. You will climb mountains with broken hands. You will crawl through the mud with fire in your eyes. You will rise when no one else can. You will stand tall in a world full of broken men because you refused to stay down.